The subway system in Manhattan, part of the experience here in New York. Welcome up, D.A. Jake.
Thank you, Kevin.
Always does. Thank you, D.A. Here are the starters for Milwaukee. And forward, they have Middleton and Giannis. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Hill. And it's Portis in at the 5. And for New York, Randall and Robinson make up the inside pair. Kemba Walker is out there. Tonight.
Yeah, you know how I feel about glass eaters, Kevin. I love to see guys do work on the boards, and that's both boards. On the offensive end, pursuing the ball, getting extra possessions. Defensively, it's the last step to a good defensive possession.
Looking at who's out there now for the Knicks. Noel's checked in for Mitchell Robinson. Gibson comes in for Randall. Rose, he's checked in for Evan Fournier. And Harris subbed in for Kemba Walker. Here's Lopez. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
Well, he is so tough to deal with inside. Lopez just too big and too skilled.
For 3, Harris. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And the defense looks soft early on. They've got to sum it up. A little more sense of urgency.
Yeah, they've got to do a little more to disrupt their offensive rhythm, too.
Here's Connaughton, defended by Gibson.
A good defender who uses his body well. Gibson is capable of blocking shots.
And real quickly, he's checked in for Alec Burks. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Allen with it. Now guarded by Noel. And the rejection by Noel. Harris, right side. Over in the corner, Rose. Back to Harris. Jacks up a 3. And the Knicks hit again from deep. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Knicks.
Boy, you have to admire their intensity in the paint defensively. I mean, really contesting and even blocking shots. Definitely a factor early.
And the intensity is carried over into their ability to get out in passing lanes and really be disruptive in terms of their opponent's offense.
The Bucks have gone 2 for 3 at the foul line in this one. The first one falls.
At the line for the Bucks, Grayson Allen.
Good on both.
Just solid. Really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
New York leading by 15. Harris outside. Fires the 3. Allen with the rebound.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Over Harris and off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
And it's Gibson finishing it off.
An exceptional offensive rebounder. Gibson seems to have an uncanny ability to get to the right position on the glass.
Passes it to Noro. Here's Lopez. Pass to Connaughton. Allen against Harris. Here's the floater. Allen's shot is off.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
And here's Harris from the arc. A 3-pointer is right on target. Harris has got 9.
Yeah, they're relying on their 3-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
Allen dishes to Lopez. 51 seconds left to play in the first quarter. That doesn't go either for Allen.
He's certainly been cold this quarter, guys, but trying to shoot his way back into a groove.
Harris inside the line. No good on the shot. A bit long that time.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
Yeah, I like the way they're setting the tone. Really playing with a lot of energy here at the start.
And they keep hammering away at them inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
And here's Harris from the arc. Offensive rebound. Noel. And it's sent back by Lopez. Beaujolais passes to Allen. no good off the back of the rim.
There wasn't much defensive resistance there, guys, but somehow he blew it anyway. Missed opportunity.
Kemba Walker firing on all cylinders for the New York Knicks. He went. And as we know, the great ones make those around them better. Not predetermined. He's reading the defense and then responding accordingly.
Well, it starts with getting downhill. The defense has to build a wall to keep him away from the rim.
Violation. New York ball.
And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in a second. And guys, we've seen a confident-looking Knicks team out there today.
Just stretching out the floor in that first, they had the defense scrambling.
And you know what? That's what happens when you establish your three-point game early. Puts the defense right up against it.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade as the second quarter gets going. On the court for the Knicks, they've got Noel. Toppin is out there with Emmanuel quickly. And it's Rose, and it's Harris in at the point. Moron, that's good.
Defensively, you just can't afford to give these easy looks up. Just asking to get burned if you do.
Allen against Harris. From past the arc, it's the three-point bomb. Harris has got 12 points in the game.
And that's a great piece of work to get to the hoop there. Just tore the D to shreds.
Lopez outside. Pass to Nora. Allen with it. Takes it inside. That one's good. Maybe that'll get him going after a 2-for-6 start.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
Harris, no good.
You know, even though they have the lead, you can tell he's frustrated with himself that he's not doing more.
Here's Connaughton. He's covered by Rose. Allen surveying the D. Shoots over Toppin. It's tipped.
Feels to me like this team is going to need more from him, guys. I mean, if they're to erase this deficit, he's got to step up.
For three, Harris. There's Noel. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
Well, it's really not hard to see why Noel is seen as one of the better rebounders in the game. He really uses that great length of his to get to a lot of missed shots.
Here's Connaughton. Rebound by Rose. New York lead by 17. For three, Harris buries it from three-point range. Harris has got 6 here in this quarter.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those three-point attempts.
And those triples, they sure do add up quickly, don't they? I mean, they've got to make some kind of adjustment here.
Here's Allen, and there's the pass to Ojala. Shot is good off the back rim and in. The Knicks have gone 50% from the floor in the second quarter, 3 of 6. And here's Harris from the arc. And the Knicks hit again from deep.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident too. As a matter of fact, I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all his work from behind the arc.
Yes, and it's Rose with the assist that time. 20 points for the professor.
You know, throughout this quarter, guys, they've had no answer for him defensively. And he's been absolutely relentless.
Pass to Ojala. And that's out of bounds. Milwaukee will retain possession.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
You know, fellas, 1 second quicker, and that's going the other way.
Evan Fournier's checked in for Rose. Antetokounmpo's checked in for Milwaukee. Dante DiVincenzo comes in for Grayson Allen. And here's Harris from the arc. That one, no good. The Bucks go the other way with it. Last time they met was in Milwaukee.
Well, last time out, they got the win in large part because of the play of their bench, and they provided a lot of the scoring punch.
Yeah, and you know what? I expect them to go deep into the bench again tonight to give those guys on the bench a chance to have an expanded role, but also to give those starters some rest.
Drops in the tray.
Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
Giannis passes to Lopez. To the middle. He's looking for DiVincenzo and finds him. That one good for 2.
Set him up well there. Brook Lopez showing his vision and willingness as a passer.
Harris against DiVincenzo. And the Knicks hit again from deep.
From the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
Back to Giannis. Second shot opportunity. DiVincenzo kicks to Lopez. Now here's DiVincenzo. 8 points for him. Giannis, no good.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
Well, guys, they need to do something to reduce this deficit. We'll see if that's the answer.
Here's Lopez, rejected by Harris. The tray. DiVincenzo with the rebound. DiVincenzo's got his 7th rebound here tonight. To the inside. And to Kumbo. No good with the layup.
He is just really almost playing for the other team. The shooting has just been poor.
Harris inside the line. No good that time. The Bucks go the other way with it. Coming off that loss against Philadelphia.
Yeah, tough game on the road. The guys you're defending, obviously comfortable shooting in their own building. You've got to find a way to break their rhythm.
Yeah, and it's not easy to do. Much easier said than done, but they're capable of making it happen. It just comes down, I think, to will and desire.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Here's Giannis. And Antetokounmpo with the jam.
Good find that time by DiVincenzo. An unselfish player always looking to make the extra pass.
For 3, Harris nailed from three-point land. Harris has got 31 points.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
Harris against DiVincenzo. Here's Antetokounmpo, and the rebound goes to the Knicks.
No doubt the fight's there. They are trying to battle back, but he's just really struggling this quarter.
And here's Harris from the arc. Good! Another from 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
The Bucks shooting 33% in the second quarter. The offense has looked crossed up and confused at times. Here's DiVincenzo, and a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in. DiVincenzo's got 4 this quarter. Poke loose. It's thrown by Antetokounmpo. Now the Bucks moving it up. And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Thank you, Kevin. As NBA revenues climb into the tens of billions of dollars, teams have even more resources to compete. Staffs are growing with more coaches, trainers, and specialists, so general managers have more to manage than ever. Generally, the best organizations are those that effectively collaborate and communicate across the board. Kevin?
And DA, as we know, that's always been the case. Thank you. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Harris looking it over. He dishes it to Toppin. Harris against DiVincenzo. 4 on the clock. Lays it in off the pretty alley-oop.
Oh, Kevin, get a load of that one. Take that play and put it in the alley-oop textbook, boys.
Perfectly done. You're right. He put it on a platter for him.
And a nice touch on the finish.
Clark, you had excellent handles for a front court player. How much of a benefit is it for a big man to be comfortable with the dribble, with the ball in his hand? And so it's the New York Knicks enjoying the kind of gigantic lead you almost never see. And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in this. For New York. For Milwaukee, they have gone 7 of 9 from the free throw line tonight.
And typically a strength of theirs, 79% on the season.
And that's a little better than they did last year from the free throw line.
Clark, we know injury prevention is a huge aspect for teams, and it seems like training staffs hold a lot more weight than they did in the past.
I think you're exactly right, Kevin. No doubt about it, and for good reason. I mean, the medical staffs include doctors and trainers and physiotherapists and the like, and they really have enhanced what goes into preparing players for their seasons throughout their careers, and it's become more precise, it's better. Yet there are still going to be injuries, but the treatment and care players get now, I think, is platinum level across the league.
On the court for the Bucks, the big men on the floor, Giannis and Lopez. Then there's Dante DiVincenzo, and it's Nwora in at the 3 slot. Looking at who's out there now for the Knicks. Nerlens Noel checks in for Julius Randle. And quickly in for Alec Burks.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Harris outside. To the paint. Wants to get it to Antetokounmpo and does. Pass to DiVincenzo. Back to Antetokounmpo. Rejected by Harris.
Boy, just cannot buy a bucket, guys. I tell you what, that's a painful quarter for him, and it's painful for me to watch, too.
And the Knicks miss again.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Connaughton's got 5 now.
A versatile guard, DiVincenzo is excellent at hitting his teammates in their spots.
Harris's shot is off. Milwaukee's gone into a slump here from 3-point range, shooting just 1 of 5 here in the third.
I tell you what a good thing that he showed up today, because without him, this thing would already be over.
And it's out of bounds to New York. They'll retain possession.
And that was a risky pass. Fortunate that the D didn't get that one. It was in the air for a long time.
And New York making a change here. Toppin's checked in. A nice shot by Harris.
And he has just been in a flow offensively. Terrific game. He has been the X factor.
DiVincenzo with it. 13 points in the game. Here's Nwora. The Knicks pull it in. Toppin's got his 5th rebound in this one. Antetokounmpo against Harris. And he drives in, and he converts the layup. Harris has got 40 points.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Connaughton passes to DiVincenzo. The Bucks working the ball around. Fires the 3. The Knicks pull it in. Toppin's got his 6th rebound on the night.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
DiVincenzo against Harris. Shot to stop the run, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
That's his first personal.
It's going to be on Obi Toppin.
When DiVincenzo is aggressive on offense, he's capable of getting calls when he's being assertive and attacking the rim.
Allen's checked in for Milwaukee. For New York, they've gone 8 of 12 from the field since the beginning of the third. DiVincenzo against Harris. Astor quickly. Back to Harris. Excellent D there from Allen. And so Allen will bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. They'll be off to Boston for a meeting with the Celtics after this one. That will be the 4th of the string of 5 played on the road. Harris outside. Poked away.
And what a day on the glass for a guy who's given up a lot of size out on the floor.
The pass to Lopez. And here is DiVincenzo. Passes it to Nwora. Good on the three-point shot. Nwora's got 5 now.
And you can see he just caught a glimpse of the open man on the perimeter and immediately got him the basketball.
And here's Harris from the arc. Nwora grabs the board. The Bucks shooting at a 32% clip from the field. They're just not executing. Three-pointer. Fournier pulls it down. Fournier's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Harris up top. 43 points in the game. Noel down low. Defended by DiVincenzo. And Noel with the basket on the assist by Harris. Here's Nwora. He's got 5. Driving inside. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
That's his second personal.
And look at how the hustle game has been going for New York.
You know, block shots, guys, a clear indicator on the stat sheet of their excellent defense. I mean, leaving them no room to get off any shots.
Yeah, but they've been offensive defensively tonight because they really forced the issue on D and come up with quite a few steals and deflections.
Look, connects again from distance.
Hey, guys, this is a historic shooting night for him. Tied for 3rd now, most threes in a game.
The points, GA, just keep piling up, and the threes keep dropping in. He is red hot from beyond the arc. Allen, that's good.
Grayson
For
Allen.
real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
For 3, Harris. And it's Connaughton with the rebound. Pass to Nwora. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Nwora's got 7 now in this quarter.
Cashing in on the interior, making it look all too easy.
Harris's shot is off. And for Milwaukee, they're shooting just 33% in the second half so far. They need to look at more high-quality shots.
And they've got to talk to each other on D there. Miscommunication, and now he's able to make them pay.
And here's Harris from the arc. And no good that time. Now the Bucks take it the other way. And here is Allen. He's got 9. Here's Ogilvy. 5 to shoot. Nwora. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. That's on Evan Fournier.
In for the Bucks.
Antetokounmpo finds Portis. The 9-foot shot, and he hits the jump shot. Antetokounmpo's got 15 points in just the second half. Aiken is out there with Toppin. Then it's Taj Gibson. Then there's Harris. That's the 5 for New York right now. Milwaukee has gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. Here's Middleton. The rebound by Gibson. Gibson's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Harris against Hill. Harris outside. Over Hill. They get it again. Pass to Bacon. Top of the key, Harris. Shot clock at 6. Here's Gibson. And at last, they get one to fall.
Gibson going to work. Fun to watch him do that. Knows he has what it takes to score from the painted area.
Hill passes to Antetokounmpo. And stolen by Harris. And a fast break now for the Knicks. Harris has got the ball. Tipped away. New York moving the ball around. For 3. And again for three.
And what a fireworks display he's showing us tonight. Just keeps knocking them down from deep.
Greg, he has just exploded from beyond the arc. That last make tying him for second in most threes in a game.
Boy, in his relatively short career, Giannis has figured out just about every way to get the ball in the basket, even with the guy draped all over him.
He lobs it up, and Toppin throws it down.
And he pulls off the Houdini to make that catch and slam it through.
Stupendous alley-oop.
And the crowd got their jaws dropped on that one. Total disbelief.
Here's Middleton. The Knicks pull it in. There's a minute 47 left in the game. Giannis against Harris. A three ball. And they recover it.
There's another opportunity, and everything's going right for these guys.
Tries again. Two free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Yeah, the defender all over.
He got in good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
At the line for
He misses the free throw. All right, Greg, I'm going to put you on the spot. Who do you think right now has the best backcourt in the NBA?
Oh, my goodness. I mean, so many terrific backcourts to choose from. You know, Phoenix has got to be in that conversation with Chris Paul and Devin Booker. But I'll tell you what, with the Splash Brothers healthy and back at it, it's just hard to beat that combination.
New York shooting well, 50% from the floor.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for New York.
Look at their number of assists.
You know, they didn't get stuck in those one-on-one situations, and they got the ball to the guys with the best matchups. Easy drives, open jumpers, and great ball movement.
And so with this win, they'll move to 6 victories on the season.
And the loss earlier in the year must have stung a bit, because tonight they came out and made all the necessary adjustments, moving them to a record of 1 apiece here in this 4-game season series against the Bucks.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for the professor.
He was extremely efficient offensively, got good looks, and really knocked down big shots all game long.
Really nice job moving the ball around that time, picking apart that defense.
6-second difference between the shot and game clock. Harris outside. Fires for three. Rebounded by the Bucks. Outside Hood. So no problem for New York as they get the win. They poured it on tonight. Dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
And, you know, this game could really be a defining one for what they can do when they are playing at their best. I mean, being here at home no doubt helps, and the execution was flawless.
And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. We'll see you later.
It's easy to see that you play the game with a lot of joy, MP.
Right?
But it seems like you're most joyful when the ball's going in the basket like it was tonight. Why do you think scoring brings out that side of you?
You know, I wouldn't put it that way. I think that's just a read on the situation.
Well, you sure looked good like you were having a blast out there tonight.
That was more about winning than anything.
But you enjoy scoring.
For sure, for sure. But I enjoy all kinds of things. Locking up my man, finding an open shooter in the corner, hitting free throws. I find joy in all aspects of the game, so I think your evaluation is a little bit off, that's all.
Okay, fair enough. Thanks for your time, MP.
Yeah.